Jaylen, thank you for taking time with us at Off the Block Vlog. Can you give us your initial reaction of taking down UCLA in 4 sets again and winning two matches at UCLA for the first time ever in BYU men's volleyball program history?
Wow, I didn't even know that. I mean, I knew this is a tough place to play. I know for me as a player, I never won 2 matches in a row. While I was here for 4 years ago, I was part of the whole 5th set had to be replayed. But I mean, this is just a great environment to play volleyball in. I mean, UCLA and BYU. I mean, UCLA. If you ask UCLA, they'll probably say USC's their biggest rival, of course. Because of the LA thing. But when we get to play UCLA, the boys get up. The boys are more focused. The fans really come out and support. And I'm just proud of the boys. I thought, in terms of the match, I thought it was a great volleyball match. Maybe not the most high level in terms of probably a lot of service errors, a lot of reception errors, and a lot of hitting errors. But I thought just 2 teams just slugging it out. 2 of the top 2, maybe out of the like 5 or 6 best teams in the country, just competing at the highest level. And I thought both teams played great in spurts, and I thought both teams struggled in spurts. And we were just lucky to come out on top tonight.
Let's talk a little bit about the environment. When you were last year, did you play here at Winston, or were you at Poly?
Both. I played in both. My freshman year, we came here for 2. The first night was the night that we had to replay. We ended up winning a match, and that was one of the greatest college environments ever in here. You just pack it. Half of it's BYU, half of it's UCLA. You got half the crowd yelling UCLA and half the crowd yelling BYU. So it's just a great environment to play. I almost prefer playing in here versus Poly Pavilion, and just it's more like the field house for us, a little smaller, not a big arena, and just you might not have as many fans in terms of numbers, but just because the building's so small and it's compact, it just makes for a great environment to play volleyball. And I thought these 2 past nights, it doesn't get any better than this in terms of the two teams playing and the great fan supports we got.
Let's talk about the match. UCLA got out to a hot start in the first set. They won 25-20. What was UCLA doing well to get off to that hot start, or what were you guys not doing well in that first set?
I think UCLA's got 4 or 5 guys, and I'm not to mean to disrespect anybody else that's serves for them, but they got 4 or 5 guys that can literally go and light it up from the service line. I think Micah is. Just being from Hawaii, watching that kid play, grow up. That kid's awesome, and just from the service line, he can literally tear teams apart. And Hatch and Arnett's and Martin's forward serve is a pain to deal with. He's actually probably gave us the most trouble in that set. And Hatch just be able to hit the ball hard all over the court, and they do a great job. Sperall and Keller and Hawks, they do a great job of just coaching serving. And that was probably the single thing they for sure beat us tonight in terms of serving, in terms of getting us out of system. We didn't pass the ball that great tonight, but we were lucky to find a way to win.
What adjustments did you guys make actually from last night to tonight?
We came into the match thinking we're gonna do something a little bit differently offensively, even though we played great pretty good offensively last night, and we didn't quite get to be able to do that to start just because of their serve, and we were able to pass the ball anyway. So we made some just different assignments in terms of defense, where their distribution last night was a little different from what we thought. So we decided to kind of let guys go here and decided to pay more attention to certain opportunities. Micah had a good game last night, and we decided to pay a little bit more attention to him. Not that we didn't pay attention to him last night, but just kind of really emphasize focusing on trying to stop Micah, because as Micah goes, that team goes.
Let's talk about what adjustments you guys made in between sets 1 and 2. What did Coach Olmstead and the rest of you guys on the coaching staff say to the team after the first set?
I think in the first set we had a lot of blown assignments along with bad passing, so I think that's just kind of what we talked about. Just passers give us a chance. We know they're going to come out and bomb serves. We knew that coming in. They got a bunch of guys that can just go and rip it. I didn't talk about Stahl on the last thing, but Stahl serves gnarly. That kid's a beast, and just being able to hit the ball from so high and so hard. It's just one of those where good passes anywhere on our side of the net that's nice and high, where we can at least set 2 guys. And for us, it was that. We didn't really pass the ball any bit better. We maybe stopped getting aced as many times as we did in the first set, but just being able to kind of weather the storm of their serving and being able to just be in the right spots defensively. We had a lot of blown assignments in that first set, so it kind of helped us kind of turn the tide there.
A couple more questions. At the end of the fourth set in the match, Dylan Mystery came in and served tough. Can you tell us what you guys told the team both of the timeouts and just during that run for UCLA?
Just that kid's not going to miss. This is their strength, serving, so they're not going to miss. So don't expect him to miss and bail us out. And we're going to have to pass the ball. We didn't pass the ball great in that run, and just take high swings. They made a bunch of good plays, a bunch of good blocking moves that I think we took good high swings on. They just got a bunch of good touches. I think Asst got one, landed in the corner on us on 24-22, and just hit the ball high. And on that last point, we just decided, hey, we're going to give Ben the ball, and he's just going to hit it high, and we're just going to, whether we go down or not, we're going to go down, setting our best guy. So I'm proud that we came out on top.
And a final question. You guys are tied with Stanford. Stanford beat Long Beach State in 4, so you two are tied in the top of the MPSF. Stanford has the tiebreaker, so you'll need to root for UCLA or Santa Barbara next week. What's the mindset going into the final week, and can you preview the matches against USC next week?
Yeah, our total focus is on what we can control, and we can't control. Of course, that'd be great if Santa Barbara or UCLA could come up with a win, but it doesn't matter if we don't take care of our business next week. So, total focus is on the Trojans. They're, just a great team. I've had many good battles with them, and a lot of the boys have played against USC for a long time now. And they're going to come up to pro. They're not going to be afraid, and they're going to come and get a couple victories because I know they're battling for that last playoff spot. And at the end of the year, you throw the records out the window and you just got to compete. They got a bunch of good players, a bunch of really good volleyball names on that team in terms of the Yoders and stuff like that. And just being able to compete with them and be able to kind of shore up some things that we maybe struggled or wasn't so sharp on this week. Hopefully we can sharpen it up and kind of get that flow back at playing at home. We lost our last home game, so hopefully we can get a couple victories this week. But total focus is on the Trojans, and whatever happens with Stanford happens with Stanford. We can't have any control over that.
Well, thank you for taking time with us at Off the Block blog, and congratulations on sweeping UCLA the 2 matches here in LA.
Thank you.